Sunshine here. It's been a minute. It has. It's been a minute. But I'm back. It really hasn't been that long. I think the last time I posted was like Saturday, but I don't know. But I got to keep the ball going because I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers. I wish I had some sound effects, like yay, like the clapping sound effects. But I'm so excited that my YouTube channel is growing and I want to continue it out. But once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to start vlogging and I'm going to do a vlog channel. So I'm so excited about that. That's something new that I want to get going. And I have a camera in mind I'm going to be purchasing. And so that's going to be like my gift to myself. And then hopefully everyone follow me on that channel as well, and everything will be everything. Yeah, so that's really exciting. But what's been going on? Oh, I just called 111. What's been going on, you guys, in the YouTube streets? Okay, it's I feel like it's been so long. I meant to get on here Sunday, but I didn't. I was slacking and resting, okay, because my weeks have been very busy. Let's see here. What's been going on? So Rick Ross has come out with new music. He also had his car show at his house. I think that was last weekend. That was pretty cool. His music sound fire. Now I know I've been talking about the man money looking a little funny, seeming funny. I don't know, but the music, y'all, I heard a little snippet of something today, and I was like, oh, okay, like I was like, look at Rick Ross. Look at Rick Ross. Okay. Yeah, so his music looks sounds pretty good so far. Let's see here. What am I missing? I haven't really been noticing anything lately. I don't think I missed anything that's been going on in the celebrity world. What's up, YouTubers? Make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel here, okay? What's going on? I don't even know. Is that supposed to be Steven? What's up, my guy or girl? Make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel. Yeah. So I'm trying to see what's been going on in the world. Um, I know Drew Sidora ended up. Remember she came back. Remember I did the video. The judge gave her. The judge made a determination that she had to move out the house, and then she had submitted some documents with her lawyer allegedly trying to get back into the house and get custody of her children. And because she said that she actually was paying the husband from her Real Housewives of Atlanta money. And she said, so she was paying him. So even though she wasn't paying the bills because he said she never paid any bills, she said she was actually paying him directly. And then they went back to court, and the judge actually still awarded her husband with full custody of the children, so she gets visitations rights, and he also continued to let the husband stay in the house, and she has to move out the house. Now, I just feel some type of way about that because I'm pretty sure they got the house off her Real Housewives of Atlanta money. Okay, but I'm not sure she has to pay spousal support. I do know she has to pay child support. So, my thing to my ladies, like I said before, y'all be careful. Okay? Y'all be careful, women, messing with these men because the new come up is the men having babies by the women, and then flipping the script, divorcing the women and trying to get custody and the house and spousal support and all the things. So I don't know. Oh, Zendaya just got married. Y'all know the beautiful Zendaya. She just got married. So big ups to her. What's her husband named Tom something? I don't know. What's been going on? It's been a lot of flooding here in Houston. It's been what's up? What's up? What's up? It's been a lot of rain. Oh my goodness. If you're someone with a depressive like disorder, do not move to Houston. You don't want to be in Houston and you have that type of personality. Okay, you have to be real sure of yourself. You have to be a fully healed person in order to stay here in Houston, Texas. What's up? What's up? What's up, Dano man? What's up? What's going on? But yeah, it's been so much. Thank you for subscribing. Yes, I appreciate that. Yeah, but it's been like the flooding. I'm pretty sure y'all saw pictures. I know on Instagram, I was looking at yesterday. What's up, Jeremy? All the pictures of the flooding here in Houston. So, what happens is when it rains, like on the interstate, they don't have drains. Like in most states, they have drains to drain the water. They don't have drains, so that water just accumulates and it sits there until the sun comes out and dries it out. And lately, like I said, it's been raining ever since like Friday. So we've been getting a whole lot of rain and it's just been just accumulating and flooding the interstates. So a lot of times when you see the flooding pictures, it's pretty much not like the houses or like apartments, stuff like that. It's usually just the interstate because it's drains pretty much everywhere except for like on the interstate. Because Houston sits on, I'm not sure if it's Texas in its entirety or just Houston, but Houston is like Louisiana. So their ground is not solid. It's like water or something up under the ground. So the foundation is not stable. So you can't really drain the water back into water because it's just going to flood. So, child, it's a lot. Okay, it's a lot here. All I gotta say is, if you live downtown somewhere, I mean, live downtown or work downtown, you're gonna have a hard time getting back and forth to work and home. Okay, it's better to go out to the suburbs. Don't really be in the main Houston area because it's been raining so much. It's crazy. I've never been somewhere and it rained this much right here. I would say it seems like, in my opinion, every time I went to Florida, it rained. But I never seen the flooding. But it's crazy here. It's on a whole nother level. Okay? But like I said, usually that flooding that you see is just like on the interstate. And I know that's hard because that's where most people have to travel. But yeah, you'll see on the interstate, they'll have these columns because there's so many interstates and they go a lot of different ways. So they have these columns and they have like measurements on them. And you'll see like it's a water level, right? For the measurements. And you'll see the measurement all the way up here is all dirty. That's because the water does get all the way up there. That is the craziest thing to me. And you would think that they would be able to find a way to get rid of all the water. I don't know. I just don't know. But I'm thankful that it doesn't pretty much flood the houses out, you know, because that could be terrible. But knowing that, I always make sure when I find a place, I'll think about that. You know, you don't want to be somewhere that's flat because Louisiana, most of their houses don't have like steps to get to the house. Usually it's straight, just house. Like, you ever walk outside and then you get in the car, you get out your car, and then you just walk right in the house. You don't have no steps to get in the house. It's like that in Louisiana. And I don't know if it's like that all over Louisiana, but I visited Louisiana before. And actually, where did I go? I went to New Orleans and it's another place. Anyway, it was like that flat land, like flat. The houses was flush with the ground, and that's shocking to me because I'm from South Carolina, and you see, you got to walk up steps or something. Usually, it's the foundation, and the house is not just on the ground, but you can't build houses in Louisiana up high. I don't know. But yeah, it's terrible. But yes, you guys, let's see here. What else has been going on? So yeah, if you don't know, Juneteenth is Friday. Yay, big up for Juneteenth. Okay. All right. That's gonna be awesome. So Juneteenth, I'll probably do a little special or something. Talking about a special. I probably do a live for show. Okay, on Juneteenth, since I'll be free because I'm not planning on doing anything. But the turkey leg hut lady supposed to be doing a pop-up shop. I think that's this weekend. So I don't know. I don't know. I really want to try to get one of those turkey legs this weekend, but we'll see. Hopefully it won't be doing all that raining and stuff. Um, let's see her. I don't see any news or anything. What you guys cooking? What's for dinner? What's for dinner tonight? Oh, Lisa Left Eye Lopez, her sister has came out with a designer line, like a clothing line, and that's pretty interesting to see her style. And to be honest, I didn't even know Lisa Left Eye had a sister, but I'm glad to see that she's encouraged and she's out here still doing her thing because a lot of times, you never know how you're going to grieve. Some people, they just go to the bad, and some people, it motivates them to just keep going and pushing and everything. So that's good to see that her sister is doing her thing here. Um, that's it. I don't know no other news. And watch soon as I get off here, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, I could have talked about, but no. Um, oh, I saw a video, y'all. I guess 50 Cent just opened a new restaurant or something, and Al Pacino, y'all, showed up. Okay, I know he's older, right? He was all humped over like this. He looked like he had already started partying before he got there. Al Pacino looked, oh my goodness. I remember I used to think he was a little handsome little dude. Okay, when he played in Scarface, he was the guy, he was Scarface. Y'all, he looks, oh my goodness. wow, he didn't age well. That's what I'm trying to say. I mean, I don't know. I guess I don't know. He just a little bitty something, all humped over. I was like, oh my goodness, that's Al Pacino. And when he showed up to the restaurant, they were like, Al Pacino, Al Pacino. And I was like, they knew who he was? They must have had a picture. Because if I would have saw him, he could have been a regular person walking on the street. I would not have known that was Al Pacino. I probably would have said, oh, he kind of looked like somebody. But, oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. And when you think about celebrities and them having money and all, you think they're gonna just look like the person we remember seeing in the videos or the movies and stuff. And they do have to age. But to me, whew, like I said, I wouldn't have known if they wouldn't have said who he was. I wouldn't even known that was Scarface. And the Chris Brown and Usher concert has been going on real heavy. Okay, I wanted to go to that concert so bad, but I was like, my pockets would not allow me. Okay, and I'm glad my pockets didn't allow me to afford those tickets, because when I went to see Usher in Vegas, I'm gonna be honest, I paid like $1,000 and something dollars to go see Usher. Okay, so I'm so glad that I wasn't able to afford those tickets now, because to me that's just ridiculous. Like, I don't have superstar money to be blowing money like that, yet. Okay, yet. Because if I did, I probably would have went to see him as well as Cardi B, and would have went to see them backstage or something. But yeah, those tickets are stupid. Okay, I heard the ticket prices was like $300-$400. To me, it's not even necessary. But I guess since both of them had just recently came off tour, they already knew their ticket prices were gonna be high. And Kanye's still on tour. He actually just did a tour. It was great. I think that was last weekend as well. Or I saw the clips from Kanye's tour, because he had got stopped for a while. He was on tour, and then it's like he wasn't on tour anymore. And then I just saw that he went, he was able to do another show. So, the rumor is allegedly, oh my goodness, my blinds are moving because of my ceiling fan. So it's causing this light to just be all everywhere. But yeah, the rumor was allegedly that Jay-Z was holding him back from performing. But I don't know. I don't even believe that. But that was a rumor that I heard, allegedly. Okay. And allegedly, Jay-Z's supposed to be putting out an album or something. But I don't know. To me, in my opinion, he's definitely going to have to come out with some other people. Like, I don't think, based off that freestyle we just saw not too long ago, he's not going to be able to put out an album. Like Rick Ross, like I said, I just heard some music from Rick Ross, and that thing sound good, okay? But that's Rick Ross. Jay-Z, on the other hand, he's going to need some assistance, in my opinion. I know a lot of people will probably feel differently about that, but I think he's going to need some assistance. He's not going to be able to do that by himself and be successful. He could definitely do whatever he want to do, because I'm pretty sure Jay-Z's fans are going to appreciate whatever he does. And did y'all notice we haven't heard anything from Drake, like a diss or anything? So I'm thinking Drake, like, he thinking like Kanye. Remember, Kanye went on stage and said, allegedly, do I say allegedly? Because we all heard Kanye say it. He said, Jay, don't send your deleters after me, with the K and the ER at the end. Kanye said that. So Drake might be like, nah, I ain't messing with him. Okay? That might be why Jay tried him. I don't know. But Dame Dash was on Art of Dialogue and he went in on Jay. He was like his breath was funky. Okay. He said the man can't rap. He ain't got no style. He need a stylist. He need to do something with his hair. He said he need to get his hair cut, get rid of that. And I agree with that. I agree with that. I feel like Jay-Z didn't get Beyonce's approval. To be honest, I feel like Jay and Beyonce ain't even together. I'm going to tell you why. Because I remember a couple years back when it just seemed like they were separate. You would see him, you wouldn't see her at all. And then I believe somebody came out and said that allegedly she was in rehab because Jay kept her drugged up, allegedly. But I don't know. I don't know. And then I was like, oh, okay, so that's where she was at. But to me, they just don't seem like a loving couple. Like, I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't know these people. I don't know. Let's see here. Oh, so I did the update about Big Tigger, and did I do the update? I may have not did the update. Has it been that long? Oh my goodness! So Big Tigger had put out. I think I did. Yeah, I think I did do an update. But if you don't know, Big Tigger is like a media person, like a big media person in the hip hop community, I guess. And his wife came out and she is insinuated that he may have messed up her face because she showed her face. It was all bloody and beat up, and then she said, "Ask my husband what happened to my face." And so everyone was like, "What?" Then um, she said something about his co-host, and people assumed that she was trying to say he was messing with the co-host and beat her up. Allegedly, this is what people was thinking. Anyway, after her ex baby daddy did an interview on Tasha K and said, no, this woman is crazy. She will tell these lies, okay, and get you locked up for no reason. That's what she does. Then we realize that she probably is crazy. Then you do some research, come to find out she left her child, which was the baby daddy, the first baby daddy, the one who did the interview. She left their child in a car for 8 hours at a casino while she was gambling. Okay? And I guess the security guard came around. The child got out the car. The security guard got the child there standing by the car. Alicia Brown, which is Big Tigger's wife, she comes out. This is before he married her. Now, I don't know if he knew the story about her, but I'm thinking he probably didn't know this about her, because a lot of times people will get with people and they don't do background checks, you know. But at least I think her charges were like very minor. So she didn't get a huge charge, but her baby daddy ended up getting full custody of the child. And then Alicia Brown said that the child was abducted, and she moved away from Maryland, where they were from. And then she ended up getting with Big Tigger, getting married with him. Well, she had a baby by someone else or a couple people, and then got married to Big Tigger, had a baby by him as well. And the first baby daddy was trying to get in touch with Big Tigger and let him know what was going on. And he said Big Tigger never did respond. Now all this stuff is going on right now. And I believe all that happened in like 2016, allegedly. And now it's 2026, so 10 years ago. But anyway, so Big Tigger came out and he said that he would never do anything hurtful to his wife or any woman, and he did not have an affair with his co-host. And his co-host, she did a whole long, okay, overdrawn um apology, or not apology, a statement saying that she would never mess with a married guy. And I'm like, girl, how your apology gonna be longer than Big Tigger's? We don't even know you. We don't. I don't mean no harm, but we don't know you. But anyway, he came out and he did make a statement and say that he didn't do anything to his wife, but he ain't let us know is she really crazy. But I guess that's still his wife. They have a child together. So that would be unprofessional, and that just wouldn't be a good look if he was trying to gain custody of his child, because from what the first baby daddy say, she don't play. Okay? She'll make up a story, and her lies must be top tier because allegedly she's gotten away with a lot of stuff. But yeah. Um, what else is going on? So yeah, the celebrity world has been real quiet lately. I haven't really heard too much stuff. Okay, I do think that I'm thinking that the Tupac trial has started. I'm gonna have to do some more research about that. That just came to me, like what's going on with that. So I'm gonna have to do some research about that and find out, because y'all already know. Definitely gonna stay on top of that trial. It's two trials. It's a case with Tupac's brother, stepbrother or something, and then with Keefe D. So I think both of those are supposed to be this year. Okay? And the one with Tupac's brother, he's saying that Diddy did it. This is what he's saying, allegedly. And so that's going to be a whole big mess. Right? So I can't wait to see what's going on with that. I'm going to definitely have to do my research on that. Yeah. Oh, allegedly, okay. Portia Williams from Real Housewives of Atlanta, her girlfriend has been seen in the jewelry shop buying a huge diamond ring. So she might be getting proposed to and married again. Portia stay married, okay. Portia is not with it, okay. With the it, she is not. She is like, Oh, and something off topic. Well, I guess not really off topic. If you know, you know. Do y'all know is his name Billy Carson? Now, I've been following Billy Carson's work because he talks a lot about aliens and stuff like that, and Anunnaki, and I love to hear all that stuff. But he is no longer with his wife, the Asian chick. Did y'all know that? If you know Billy Carson, then you know who I'm talking about. But I'm like, huh? He has a new woman and she's black. And I'm like, hold up. Did he get a divorce? Because I thought he had a wedding and all, so I thought, with this Asian woman. I think they share a child together. But he has moved on, taking pictures with him and this new woman, beautiful woman. And I'm just like, oh my goodness, like, I need to get to Cali, okay? I love me some Billy Carson, y'all. That man is so fine to me and smart, okay? We could stay up all night And this light is really getting on my nerves. We could stay up all night and I could just listen to him talk about Anunnaki and aliens and stuff like that. I'm such a nerd by heart, okay? I could do that. But yeah. But yeah, I just thought that was real interesting. Okay. Of course, people not gonna talk about it like that. Y'all know I'll talk about whatever is on my mind. Okay. And food is actually on my mind. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the cooking because I haven't. All right. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna cook because I'm kind of getting back to meat, eating a lot more meat. And I hate that because I'm gonna be honest and real transparent. When I was just doing the vegetarian thing, I felt like I was pooping like this, y'all. Sometimes twice a day. Okay? So if y'all have problems with like irritable bowel, I don't at all. But I'm just saying, change your diet. Okay, changing your diet can help a lot. I didn't even know that would be a thing that can help. Okay, the sun's going down. I see it going down. Oh, I hate that. It's 7:23 here. But you know, I didn't know that was the thing, but changing your diet can definitely change your body and how it operates and everything. I just thought that was great. Like, I'm just so proud of myself being able to poop twice a day. Like, I don't know. It could sound wrong, nasty, whatever. Sometimes people just be full of okay? They need to change their diet. But anyway, you guys, that's all I have for everyone. Um, for now, definitely, y'all know if anything pop off, I'll be back with another video. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. Okay, I really appreciate it. I'm working my way up to 1,000 subscribers. I almost said 100,000 subscribers. Y'all, that almost came out my mouth, which means I'm going to get there. Okay, I think that's when you get the plaque, when you get 100,000 subscribers. So yeah, I'm ready to have that plaque behind me, okay, with the play sign. But yeah, you guys, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. I really would appreciate it. It's free. Okay, give me a thumbs up if you know, why not? Hell, if you're watching, just do that. All right, support your girl. All right, it's Sunshine. I'm out. Peace.